Hello everybody. Today we are going to synchronize our SuiteCRM calendar with our Nextcloud calendar. Okay, so let's start. Since the release of 7.15 SuiteCRM system, we've got the fully fledged CalDAV client here. And there are a couple of neat features around it. Let's first look into how you would configure those or what you need. You will need, of course, an upgraded system where you've got this calendar account settings or sync settings here, the job, and this job should be running per default every 15 minutes. You can configure it, of course, if you're very impatient and your team needs it frequently to run every minute, for instance, and you can even reduce it however you see fit. And as you can see here, it should already show that it's running successfully all the time. So what else happens, or what else do you have available? So you've got a couple of synchronization settings here. So calendar synchronization settings is here. And the first thing that you see, the general would it run potentially, and that's the scheduler status, and it's enabled. It shows you the last run, so therefore this is all fine. Then you've got sync limits depending on what your CalDAV provider is. It could really be that it imposes limits upon you, so therefore check this carefully, especially if you have an increasing amount of users with integrated calendars and plenty of meetings that need to be synchronized. And then we want to accounts per sync, 30, fine, operations per accounts, 100, so very generous here. Then advanced settings, historical events. So if you have, if you're synchronizing now, how long should it look backwards? And here a 30-day as a standard suggestion. The same goes, how long should it look into the future? Standard 90-day suggestion. Whatever suits your needs, you can just configure it accordingly. Here, that's very interesting because I see this in several different integration scenarios. So how would we handle the situation if one record has been updated in both systems more or less at the same time? So there's something, maybe SuiteCRM is the leading system and this always wins, or the external calendar provider is the leading system and that always wins, or you would handle this based on the most recent change. So be a bit careful here, depending on your time zone settings and stuff. This could potentially run into issues. One very important or interesting thing is the logical controls. So if you don't want to wait all the time until the next synchronization or the cron job has been triggered again, then you can use this one, because right after you set a meeting and then you save it, and then it will be triggered over into the calendar. And then, of course, you can synchronize it manually. So this is how it looks like from your admin area. You can now configure this as an admin for all of your individual users, but usually you have to have more knowledge of the users. Let's head over to our user and configure this for the user. So I created a standard user in the CRM system, no admin, called it Bastian Hammer, very creative, and then did the same thing here on Nextcloud as well. So I created an account for me. I can log in, I'm not admin, and everything seems to be fine. The first thing that I need to do now is I should be creating an app account. So let's head over to the settings and then security. And of course, you've got your password and everything as normal. But in order to separate your main password for Nextcloud here from your only calendar integration, and there you would now set up a specific one. So let's say SuiteCRM calendar integration, and I create a new app here, and the app uses my login, totally fine, and it uses this one as a specific app password, and I simply save this somewhere in your password manager, because you will not be able to retrieve this again after I click on close now. So therefore, in this case, you have to wipe it and create a new one and go through the whole configuration again. So the next thing that I want to do is maybe create a specific calendar that I can synchronize just for the sync, because then it's somewhat separated from maybe like personal calendars or yeah, whichever other calendar. So call it Suite. And now we need to have the URL or something for this calendar. This is a bit of a puzzle. So what I can do now is I click on calendar settings here, and there's something to copy. For instance, copy primary CalDAV address. And I copy this over, and I can see here, this is my basic address, which is correct, yes. And then I can do this one, the special one for iOS, because yeah, iOS works different ways, right? But what I want is, I want something like this. So the basic address is correct in any case. Then it needs to be followed by calendars, then by my username, and then by the calendar name in lowercase, and then followed by a trailing slash. So that's very important that you keep this one here. And this one is not complete, so therefore we can remove this. And now, having completed the setup on the Nextcloud side of things, we can head over into our CRM system, set it up as a user. So as the user, go to your profile, and here on the left hand side you will see view calendar accounts, which is new configuration, new option, new feature. And there at the moment there is nothing, so I can create a personal calendar account. And now I just need to transfer the details over from Suite Nextcloud, from what we just learned. So here, technically, it's a bit challenging if somebody has never done it. So Google Calendar, of course, that's kind of obvious, but then you need OAuth providers and stuff like this. CalDAV, it's technically simpler, but you still need to know CalDAV is Nextcloud in your case, because here we've got the CalDAV client, then Nextcloud is our CalDAV service provider or server, and therefore want to connect to this one. User, that's the current user here, don't have to change anything. Here I need to enter my complete URL. That looks good. Username is my username, so I use the same name or the same username at both systems. And password is now very important, this specific app password, in order to make it more secure. So you don't need to tell any other apps, like for instance SuiteCRM, your original main Nextcloud password, but it's totally fine to have this app password in place. So here we're testing the connection, successful, very well. Important, and this is just the connection. So does it work with the credentials? Does the connection work? Do the servers or the software reach each other? And nothing else. So we don't do a synchronization. We don't write into Nextcloud yet. So therefore it could potentially still come to issues. So now we have finished this one here. Let's try it out how it would work. So I go and open up my calendar. Inside my calendar I would now create a meeting for like a test suite meeting or something. And now I would save this here and would then check out whether it arrived in here already. So here we've got our Suite calendar, and as you can see, that already is working. So I've configured in the admin area before the logic hooks, and that's why you see this. If the logic hooks are disabled, you would wait for the next quarter hour to synchronize, to integrate everything. As you can see, the timestamps are off. Here we've got a difference of the time zone about the system and the configured user. So look into those carefully at the very beginning, because otherwise you have the same problem 3 p.m., 4 p.m. But if you set the same time zones for the user, then it would work. So, but now we want to make sure that the way back works also. So therefore I'm going to edit this one here and see, or Nextcloud, edit. I save this with an update. And now I'm curious what will happen next. Is it going to create the update here in my SuiteCRM system? And if I refresh here, you see it has not happened. That's because we don't have logic hooks on the CalDAV server side, no logic hooks on the for SuiteCRM then. What I need to do then is I need to create or trigger the manual sync. So I can do this via this button here, and then you will be able to see that it has been synchronized here by just checking the synchronized meetings. And then here it's still the same, and here inside my meeting, you've already seen the preview, the Nextcloud edit is now the new title of this meeting, so therefore it works in any direction, and hence we have created a bi-directional sync in order to keep both systems up to date with your meetings. It's very good. There can be done much more in the sense of automations, triggers, integrations, and other system providers will be added in future versions as well. Google is already there, and the Nextcloud integration works just neatly, and therefore make full use of it now that you can do this here. That's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.